At least 1,000 people have now left eastern Aleppo after the evacuation operation restarted. The civilians have been taken to an opposition-controlled area in the west of the city, where NGOs have set up an emergency camp to provide food, clothing and medical assistance. Well, we can speak now to Rami Zien, who's an activist who was evacuated on Monday along with 500 others. He's currently in Idlib province. Rami, thanks for joining us here on TRT World. First of all, just tell us, how was the journey out of eastern Aleppo?
Yes, my journey was the first since 48 hours. It was really frustrating. We have been waiting since yesterday, 1 p.m. We get into the bus, but we were waiting the bus since 6 a.m. So after all, we moved out of Aleppo almost at midnight. We were trapped in a buffer zone where there is a governmental checkpoint. So you cannot step out of the bus, and there's no water, and there's no food, and there's no anything you can do. We have been stuck inside the bus for 11 hours, and we have been waiting whether 4 or 6 hours outside the bus until they came. So we spent really 15 hours of waiting, and we were having in the bus with us 31 orphan kids with no water or nothing to give them. So this delay, this 12 or 13 hours delay have been really frustrating for us. But after all, eventually we moved, and we moved safely. We were the first bus that moved out of Aleppo since yesterday.
And Rami, were you told why you had to wait so long at the checkpoint? Were you given information?
Okay. Yes, we were, when we were inside the buses, we weren't getting any sufficient information to understand what's happening. So all we thought is we're gonna be taken as hostages, just like the last time when they have broken the agreement. We were really scared, but we were able to open some very slow internet connection. We were reading on the internet about there's violations in Idlib for the buses in Idlib, and it will be and they are trying to resolve it sooner, and they will not take us, and they will try to resume any sooner, but it took more than 11 hours to resolve it, and then
Rami,
we moved, we felt relieved.
And now you are in Idlib. How concerned are you and the people that you're with that Idlib may in fact be the next place that's attacked by the regime?
Yeah. Yes, actually, I am not planning to stay to Idlib. Everyone is afraid of this, but living anywhere but Aleppo is really much safer than staying there. And not just safer, it's really just like you can't live in Aleppo. There's nothing to live in, just a bunch of rubbles, and there's nothing to eat, no water, no supplies, no hospitals, no medicine. Everyone is offline in Aleppo, and there's no communication also. So everywhere out of Aleppo is really much safer than staying in. Each minute we spent in Aleppo, it's really frustrating. We're waiting to go out any place, a non-governmental place. So we're planning to go maybe to the northern countryside, where if we're at shield operation, it's really much safer and much promising. I don't know if we can reach Turkey. The borders are closed. There are really a lot of people that lost everything and cannot cross to Turkey. Me, one of them. So I really don't have that much options.
And Rami, just finally then, have you spoken to anyone in eastern Aleppo in the past day or so? And can you tell us what they're telling you about the situation in the city? And also, where do you intend to go after Idlib?
Yes, I've been spoken today and yesterday since I crossed to my friends who were waiting behind me in the buses. It's really crowded. They are really frustrated, really worried, but they have been relieved since they knew we arrived safely and the agreements are working well. Inside the city, I really can't describe how is the life, because there is no life inside the city. Everyone abandoned everything, and they are in the streets nearby the crossing areas, waiting for turns. Me specifically, I was trying to cross since 48 hours and tried before that another 48 hours in the streets. So you don't have, you cannot carry all food and supplies and water in the streets. You only can carry your bags. It's really hard. It's really cold. Everyone is burning whatever they see to get warmer in the streets. I have some photos showing the streets are really full of fire because people are freezing. It's always minus degrees, and there's no sheets and there's no houses, warm houses to stay. Everyone is on standby, even for like 12 or 13 hours standby, standing on their feet, waiting for the turn. So it's really going slow. This slow operation of evacuation is really makes us worried, because me myself spent 12 hours with no eaten foods, and I arrived to Idlib province. I was really dizzy and tired.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Rami. We do have to leave it there. We have run out of time, but thanks for joining us on TRT World.